Hey everybody, it's Ranger79 here. I'm going to go over a tutorial of how to use coordinates in your CDU, either through giving coordinates through a JTAC, other wingman, aircraft, that kind of thing. First thing we're going to do is basically go towards our target area. I'll show you here. Alright, so you can see here, basically going towards the waypoint 1, which is within 20 miles of our target area. This is our JTAC with the little green square X here, sorry. And what I'm going to do basically is, with I'm within 20 miles, I'm going to go ahead and make a orbit pattern clockwise and start calling JTAC. As you see, I'm using a thing called snap views, so I can see my MFCDs better. I can see my radio, CDU, which I'll show you. So the first thing we're going to do basically is we know in the mission brief that there's targets down there and JTAC is in the area. I didn't make it so where he would not, I repeat, not give us a data link in our TAD. I wanted us to use pure coordinates only, so I can give you guys a good taste of how to put them in your CDU. First things first, we're going to make sure we're on the right frequency for our JTAC. And if you guys don't understand, your JTAC, or also called TAC-P, is basically your ground unit that's going to give you information to engage targets, okay? Do a 9-line report, which is a standardized formatted report that will give you target information, weapons to use, bearing on target, that kind of thing. That's basically what it is. So first off, I'm going to go to our VHF FM radio, make sure we're on 31.000. So right now we're on 30. Go up one, and I'm going to turn off and on the radio just to make sure, because the damn bug in this patch sometimes, just make sure we're good to go. Go up to my mic switch for VHF FM. As you see here, and I'm going to contact our JTAC, which is F4. This call sign is Dark 1, or Dark Knight 11. First thing what I got to figure out is how long I'm going to be on in the AO, the air operations. I'm going to be here for the whole mission, so I'll go ahead and say we'll be check-in time, we'll be on station for 1 hour.
Dark Knight 1-1. This is in field 1-1-1 810. Golf 1-853 at 12,000. I have AGM 65D. Bombs. Mark 82. Rockets 1,150. Gun. Time on station is 0 plus 60. Available for tasking. What do you have for us?
Alright, basically what I said, this is who I am. Or Dark Knight, this is who I am, my location, my weapon load.
Infield 1-1. This is Dark Knight 1-1. Type point in effect. Advise when ready for 9-line.
And how long, and give me some information. He just did. He said I got type 1 in effect, which means I gotta call him every time I'm going in on target. He's gonna visually see me, my aircraft, and visually see the target every time I go in inbound. So type 1, there's type 2 and type 3, which I'll put a little description in the text portion of this brief. But so a type 1 is a little different, so we'll go ahead and ready to copy. What I'm going to do first is I'm not going to put the coordinates in the first time in my CDU. I'm going to let you listen to the whole 9-line and kind of explain some things. But this is your CDU part. I'm not going to put the coordinates in, like I said. I'm just going to let it play through one time.
Ready to copy. Line is as follows: 1, 2, 3, NA, 35 feet, MSL, IFV, Golf 3, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, marked by Willie Pete, northeast, 1,900 meters, troops in contact, egress, south. Advise when ready for remarks and further talk on.
Now I'm going to go ahead and do the remarks so you can see what's going on here. I'm not putting in coordinates. If you could, if you were the first time doing it and you knew what you're doing, you can put in coordinates now and get on target. But I'm going to let it play through, and I'm going to have him repeat the brief at the very end. I have. I'm ready to give remarks.
Ready to copy remarks. Use guns. Make your attack heading 30080.
So he's telling us to use guns and make our attack heading 30 to 80, which is really perfect. I'll read back the 9-line.
35. Golf 3, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2. Final attack heading 03080. Read back correct. Report IP inbound.
Alright, we're not going to report IP inbound, which means basically we're inbound to the target area. Not in hot, but we're inbound. So basically what I'm going to do now is I repeat the brief, put the coordinates in so you know how to do it. Alright, first off, before we repeat the brief, we'll look at what we got here in your CDU. This right here, we're going to push this first. This little question mark, we're saying that we're going to make waypoint 4. Alright, scratch that. First thing I'm going to do is basically, this is what is my personal preference. I like to see the actual target area while I'm looking at my HUD as one of my actual waypoints. So I'm going to go to mission. Okay. Basically, this is my personal ranger preference. So when I go to my HUD and toggle through my waypoints, I'll see my actual target. I'm going to make this, next thing I'm going to do is make this my next waypoint, which is going to be waypoint 4. Boom. Now from the brief, I did notice that it was a UTM coordinate, not a longitude coordinate, so I'm going to go and put this OCD, UTM. Now when it gives me that golf coordinate, I'm going to put it in here and I'll show you how to do that now.
In field 1-1, request tasking. Line is as follows: 1, 2, 3, NA, 35 feet, MSL, IFV, Golf 3, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, marked by Willie Pete, northeast, 1,900 meters, troops in contact, egress, south.
Now he's telling us we got IFVs as target, the location and marked with smoke, and we have friendlies in the area within 1,900 meters. Now I'm going to push the OCD here. That makes that actual grid our waypoint for 4, and I'm going to name this waypoint. JTAC 1. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is make my HUD soy. Now there we go. I have my new coordinates here, my new target waypoint, and I'm going to back up a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is turn on my TVP, make sure it's on air to ground, and we're going to basically make all sensors soy to this waypoint. This is our target area. This is our JTAC. It's not hard to see, but basically come back around a little bit. Let's see, it's our JTAC, it's our target area, and there we go. There's my targets. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to basically make one of them target. I'm going to confirm through our JTAC that is my target. I would go into contact.
In field 1-1, contact IFV, Golf 3, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2. That is your target.
Alright, so tell me this is my target. In our brief, he said if we're inbound, it should be 030 to 080. So I'm going to wait till we go back around, tell him I'm inbound. He's going to mark it with smoke. I'll contact the smoke, the target, and we're going to go from there. He did want guns, so that's what we're going to do for him. Tell him IP inbound.
In field 1-1, IP inbound. In field 1-1, continue.
Now to continue our egress in. All right, so.
Field 1-1, Contact IFV. Golf, Golf 324362. Mark is on the deck. That is your target.
Alright, it's telling us we got mark on the deck, which means we have smoke on the deck. There's our smoke over there.
Contact the mark. From the mark, southwest, 230 meters.
From the smoke, 230 meters southwest. Alright, good to go. And tell them I'm inbound, in high.
Infield, 1-1, in from the northwest. Infield, 1-1, cleared hot.
Alright, we're cleared hot.
Pull up! Pull up!
Terminate. Stop. Infield, 1-1-1. Unit destroyed. Re-attack is authorized.
It's telling us we got one unit, and re-attack's authorized.
Infield, 1-1. IP inbound. Infield, 1-1. Continue.
Type 1, every time we get close to the target, he's going to basically, when he sees us in the air, he's a target, he'll give us smoke. Some altitude here.
Mark is on the deck.
Alright, Mark's on the deck. I see white smoke visually.
Contact the mark. From the mark, west, 110 meters.
Alright, tell us 110 meters from the mark. The new mark. So I'm headed straight east.
Pull up! Pull up!
Got two more targets down there.
Pull up! Pull up!
Terminate. Stop. Infield, 1-1. Target destroyed. Infield, 1-1. No further tasking available. Good job. You may depart.
That's basically how we do it with Type 1. You should always wait. Just tell me IP inbound, contact the mark, inbound every time. But that was pretty easy targets. We got our mission done. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Next video I'll be doing will be over how to use same thing, but this time using night operations and using Sparkle, which is IR pointer. Thank you. Bye.